You guys can see me. Hey everybody, what's up? Hope you all are doing good today. Today we're going to be talking about the review of American Horror Story: The Forbidden Fruit episode. Now this was the episode I was waiting for since the beginning of this season. Um, let's just go ahead and get straight to it. By the way, I don't like the way the lighting is hitting me. I don't have another light back there to hit my face to give you more light. I know I look kind of creepy, so I'm just gonna put this here. It's a candle to make it look creepy. So yeah, you can see more of my face. So I don't like being having the shadow here on my eyes. So as you can see, it's like, but with the light, a little bit better. So yeah, let's just get straight to it. If you guys haven't seen the episode, warning: do not watch this. This is a spoiler review about this episode. So if you haven't seen this episode or you haven't seen the season at all, stop watching and go watch it. So yes, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna start from the beginning. I'm just gonna cut straight to the part where it was my favorite part. I'm sure it was a lot of you guys' favorite part too as well. But let's just talk about this character first. So when these two characters go confront Michael after they killed the other characters who I didn't give a fuck about, I'm sorry. From the beginning of this season, I knew in the commercials that the Coven witches were gonna come out in this one. I was very excited because season three is my favorite from all the other uh, American Horror Story seasons. Uh, Coven has been my favorite. Murder House is like my second, and so is Murder House and Asylum are both at the same time my favorites because they're both good stories. But Coven season three is my by far my favorite. The other sucked. I could go on criticizing about how I liked Roanoke. I did like Roanoke, but the others I'm just like I didn't get into it. But that's a whole different discussion. So, anyways, when these two characters killed the other characters that you're just like, I don't give a fuck about them. I just want to see my witches come back. They confront this guy, Michael, who's been very, interesting from the beginning when he shows up. And you learn that his name, Michael Langton, he's the little boy from season one. Uh, the one that Vivian, the mother from season one, gives birth to, and she ends up dying. And what's her name? Constance ended up taking him as a baby to raise him on his own, and then we leave off with him a little bit older, and he killed the babysitter. Constance sees the body of the dead babysitter on the floor, and then she's just like, what am I gonna do with you? And then it just ends from there. Now we see that he's all grown up, and I already knew like in the beginning of this season, I feel like he's like Satan, the devil, or something. So whatever. Um, so yeah, she gets killed off. Even though I like her costume and her purple hair and everything, I love the actress. I think Sarah Paul Anderson is terrific. I think she's like the second best besides Jessica Lange. She's a very terrific actress. I love her acting skills. Um, so she died, whatever. So then he starts like saying, oh, we find out that she's like a robot. So I'm like, okay, we have robots in this season, and he's talking about how you don't remember, but I was the one who created you, and I gave you this purpose. I gave you like these false memories or whatever. And she's just busy. Kathy Bates is like trying to remember, like, what are you talking about? I can't believe I shot her. I thought I was loyal to her, but I'm loyal to you instead. Why is that? Because he reveals that he was the only one who loved him. So I was like, okay, what is he trying to say? Because, we get her side of the story from the beginning of this episode. How she used to go trick or treating, she used to be in a relationship. It was kind of like, she was a spy or whatever. She was like an abusive relationship and all this other good stuff. Turns out it was fake. And he's revealing to her, like, no, your true memory is that you were my mother and you took care of me. You're the only one who loved me and appreciated me for who I was. So I'm like, okay, does that mean this is Constance? Like, part of Constance's memory is inside her or something? That's that was my theory about it. So I was just like, okay, so we're not too sure about. That's just my theory about it. We don't know that much about her character yet, so it's like we'll probably get some answers later on in this season, which I'm sure we will. Um, so yeah, I think he's a pretty good actor, by the way. He is Satan because when he was doing that sick ritual voodoo whatever on the Star of David, that demon star, and he was cutting himself, he was calling to the Father to help him see or whatever. It's like, okay, he's Satan, he's the devil or something. By the way, let's rewind this a little bit. I did not care. My favorite part is coming up close. As for these characters, I'm just like, from the very beginning, I didn't give a damn about them. I'm just like, whatever, get to the witches already. I want to see my witches. So when they died, I was just like, whatever. I didn't care about these two. I didn't care about him. Oh yeah, I did care about her. There's something weird about her. So I was just like, huh. When she was having that conversation with Michael, so it's like, huh, I did like that part. Her too. I wonder what's her story because he was even like, I'm glad to see you again, and she's like saying some stuff too, like she remembers him in the past. So hopefully we'll get some answers about that, which we will. Um, so yeah, I didn't care for these characters. Some of them I did because I really like that actress. Hold on, let's go back. This the lady who remembers Michael from another time or whatever. So here comes my favorite part. Oh my god, I was like, in this part I was smiling. And I love the song that they play. I never heard this song. Um, what is it called? She's got colors in the air. She combs her hair. I don't know. I loved it. I thought this. Oh god, this part. I was like, yes. This is. I was super excited. Oh my god. I was so super excited to see the witches come back, and I was like, are they gonna cut it off there? No, please. I want to see more. And yes, they do. I love that shot when they come up from the fog. I loved it. My favorite. Myrtle Snow. I don't know why that bitch is back. I hated her from the Coven. Cordelia. Oh my god, it was just so awesome. And then they still show more. I'm like, yes, give me more. This is what I've been waiting for. This is why I'm seeing this season 4 because I wanted to see them come back. Oh yeah, and this part. Find our sisters. I'm like, sisters, what is she talking about? Are the other Coven witches in there as well? But no, they get these 3. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I was like, okay, they're witches. That was cool when she was bringing them back with her spell. What is it called? I forgot the name of that spell, but it's part of the 7 wonders, bringing people back from the dead. Oh man, I love Myrtle Snow. She was one of my favorite characters, by far my most favorite character from the Coven. So yeah, I hated that bitch. I don't know who she is. I hate her character. I don't give a damn. I hate that they brought her to life. I guess I have a thing of bringing back annoying people back to life. I don't know about you guys. Some of you like her. Some of you like Madison as well. I'm just like, why did they bring Madison back? I'm just like, I hated that bitch because she was evil. She was evil and a bitch. I hated her so much because she did so many things where I was just getting annoyed. I was like, kill her off. Kill that bitch. And when they brought her back to life, I was like, in season 3, I was just like, she's just going to cause more trouble, which she does. So it's like, whatever. I hope they explain, like, why is Myrtle Snow... Let's pause it really quick. We'll pause it right now. Because so many questions were running through my head when I saw the commercials for this season. I'm like, okay, why is some of these witches back? So it's like, my question is, why is Myrtle Snow back? I hope they explain because, last time we saw her, she ended up, going to the fire because she felt like, she still committed a crime. She killed her own kind, her own witches. So she's like, the only right thing to do is, she was telling Cordelia, I'm proud of who you become to be. You're not a supreme, but there's just one more, every time a new tree grows or new plant blossoms, you have to cut out the bad fruits or the bad roots or whatever, which she meant herself. You still gotta exterminate me. So I thought like that was cool for her to go out, which I didn't. Even though I loved her character, she was my favorite. I thought it was like a still good way to go out, a good death. So it's like, okay, cool, whatever. Madison, I hope they give give a good excuse why she's back because I didn't like her. I know some of you do. Good for you, but I personally didn't because I can't deal with bitches like that. I'm sorry. People who do mean stuff, evil stuff, bad stuff, I just do not have respect for. She was she was a total bitch. Sorry. So she's back, so whatever. It is what it is. So I hope they give reasons why some of these witches are back. Go ahead and play it. So she's bringing them back. Now let me mention this part. When, I love her hair. When they bring her back to life and they see each other, in that moment, I felt like, okay, why is she looking at her like that? I don't know, just I had that weird feeling like, okay, why is Cordelia looking at this character like this? Why at her in particular? Is it because, is she the new Supreme? They're sisters, right? They're all witches, apparently. So it's like, okay, why is she looking at her like that? Could she possibly be the new Supreme? I don't know. Cordelia's still young and everything. Fiona was already like getting old and dying. I thought they don't find the next Supreme until they're older or whatever. Their time has come. It seemed like that in season 3 because the other old Supremes, were older by the time they were passing on, their leadership, the Supreme, to the next person, to the next witch. So yeah, it's like I wonder why she looked at her like that. I got a sense from her looking like that. And of course, this part did make me laugh. Like, surprise, bitch! I thought you'd seen the last of me. So okay, I had some friends ask me questions like, "Hey, how does Madison know that character?" And I'm like, "Your guess is as good as mine because she doesn't come out in season 3. I don't know how she knows her, but I'm sure they're gonna show flashbacks of like how they do know each other, and it seems like they have some kind of rivalry or something that they don't like each other. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. So like I said, your guess is as good as mine. Um, so yeah, that was my favorite part in this episode because it was the one I've been waiting for a very long time. So I was just very happy. I was very excited. I was like, oh. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just very excited. And now I'm super excited to see what the next episode is going to be about because it just shows, in the preview, that they're going to fight against Michael. So it's just like, okay, there's going to be a showdown between this guy against the witches. And so yeah, I'm just super, I'm more hyped out about this season. But I'm hoping I hope this is not some bullshit where they're just going to do a little cameo. That they're only going to come out this one time. And then that's it. Because that would suck. Because I would feel disappointed. Like, oh, okay. Because now we're going to go with these characters, these new characters. I don't know if they're going to bring the other characters back to life, which I hope they don't because I feel like they're not important. Even though those two kids seem like, oh, they're like the hope to rebirth the planet Earth or whatever. The hope for mankind or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Halloween. I'm going to see that soon anyways. So it's like, okay, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just skipping ahead, guys. I'm just getting to the main points. The highlights of this season. This episode. Right here. Don't quit on me. Okay. No. Okay, there we go. Wait. La, 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 la. Oh man, I guess we missed it. Whatever. I guess we skipped it. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry it's taking so long. Blah, 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 blah. We don't give a damn. Oh, okay, I guess they don't show it. Well, anyways, let's just get to the part where... Sorry, guys. My butt is getting tired of sitting down. Let's just get to the part where Michael and... What's her name? I can't forget her name. have that conversation. She talks about, and it's so weird. Like, why didn't it cross my mind? Because I thought that there's something that was like a monster within her. Because when they were talking, she says that there's something inside me that wants to break free. So I'm like, okay, you're some kind of monster or something. You see, I hate that bitch because the way she treated her like trash. That's why I don't like that character either. I don't have a thing. I don't favor people who are being bitches. I just don't. Yeah, you see, we get a story about her, blah, 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 blah. And the guy he was cutting his wrist or whatever, calling upon his dad, which is the devil or whatever. This part. I thought that part was kind of cool, honestly. When she was like, getting to her or whatever, she was saying like how there's something inside of me that wants to break free. I just don't know what it is. It didn't click on my mind until the very end when they said, gather our sisters. Cordelia says, gather our sisters. She's a witch. This part right here. It's like, oh damn, she's got powers. That scene was kind of cool. And he's just like all freaked out, like, what the hell? He's not so confident anymore. Shows like his demon. And that part was just like, oh shit. And then there he's like, that's when he shows like how scared he is, because throughout this whole time we've been seeing him, he has like that confidence, like, oh, I'm better, superior, whatever. He's been like an asshole. Look. Now he looks at her with fear, like, who the hell are you? I love that. Look at me, just like, what the hell? I like that part because this woman made him like shit his pants, like, what the hell? So I did like that. But yeah, that's just my quick review about it, guys. Now I can't wait to the next episode to see more about these witches. I hope we get answers about why are these witches back. Are we going to see more of our favorite witches come back together? Queenie, Misty Day, she was also one of my favorites. You know, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Um, but yeah, I feel like that character, that girl, could be, now that we know that she's a witch, I feel like, what is she, like the Supreme? Because, he showed his fear. And I felt like only something that powerful can, you know, make him be scared, whatever. So yeah, whatever. I'm just going to end it right here because I don't want to be too long. Thank you all for watching this video. I want you to share your thoughts too. Like, was this your favorite episode? Were you very excited to see the Coven Witches come back? And if so, leave your comments. And I will be making more reviews about this season later on. So yes, share your thoughts. I'll be sure to read them. And thank you once again for watching. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.